Okay, this recording will be available to the team. So what I'm going to do is introduce my beautiful bride. She's put together a presentation that is fire. I'll tell you, with all the information that you need for us to launch this campaign. You know, she is one that I really don't have to introduce because you guys know Miss Wanda Webb, but I'm going to say it anyway. Not only is she a leader inside her home, okay. You know, not only when you think about mother, not only is she a mother, my beautiful wife, a leader among leaders in the home. When I say the home, I'm talking about everything, finances, all of it, okay? That leader, but also on the outside, you get to see her in her business realm, okay? Outside of being a mother and a speaker, you know, she pours into the team, she nurtures the team, she ensures that people have enough on their plate, and it's not just what's on our plate here. So, Miss Wanda Webb, our international speaker, top earner, Chairman 25, Miss Wanda Webb, it's all yours.
What's up, team? What's up, team? Yes, we are recording this, so we're gonna go ahead and hit record. And our goal is to like really keep this under 15 minutes so people can grab this. But you're gonna see Randy and I promoting the heck out of this all week. I want your help in doing this, all right? So what's up? Welcome to the call to all of you. Let me go ahead and share my slides. If you give me host, I'll be able to do that. Thank you guys for being on the line. Appreciate you so much. What's up, guys? All right, so listen up. I know Randy just put these numbers in the group, and I just want to read these to you real quick. These numbers that he put in our leadership group. There are 2.6 billion users on Facebook. There are over 1 billion users on Instagram. There are 800 million users on TikTok. And there are 229 users on Snapchat. But you and I call our friends every day for 1, 7, and 9 and haggle them to get on. And sometimes it's successful. It's the business. Sometimes it's not. So as we've been personally developing, you guys have been watching us develop, going through Napoleon Hill's book, Law of Success, really considering some things, having high-level conversations with top earners and some of the people that have recently caught some incredible ranks in our company. Let me go ahead and first let me find this, these slides. 1 second, maybe this is it. So we've just been watching and considering everything that we do. And so, oh, I wish this would show up in slide format. And so what we are going to do, guys, is we are going to do what champions do. And that is, let me see. Hey, Randy, if you think you can pull those slides up so they'll show in slide format?
Drop it in Leadership Telegram group.
All right. 1 second, guys. Let me see here. Thank you so much for being here with us. All right. I think I just dropped it in the P1000 and above group. Thank you, babe, for doing that. So we've just really been considering how we do things. And one of the things that I enjoy about Randy and I's leadership, and that has really, we've had to learn, is we've had to learn to be the people that are always looking at what we do and appreciating what we do, but then considering how it can be better. I remember the first time that we ever built a business like this, my husband and I were the first ones to urge our upline to have a Facebook page for our team. Like, we were begging them, like, we need a Facebook page for our team. Group messaging is not efficient. And I kind of remember having pushback. Now it would be so silly for someone to not have a group page, a team page on Facebook, right? I then remember we used to do calls. This is how we used to do calls, guys. We used to get our phone and we used to type in the number and then the 700 million digit code, boop, 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 and get on and listen to our conference calls. And I remember when my husband and I said, this is antiquated. There's this new thing called Facebook Live, and I think we should do lives. And I remember getting pushback for that. I remember when Zoom and Bluetooth first came out, Blue Jeans first came out, where you could join in a room like this and then stream it to pages. And I thought, wow, this is a powerful way for us to do presentations. Instead of having to go hang out in living rooms to present to 3 or 4 people, we should do it online. And again, guys, we got so much pushback. But now all the things that I've just mentioned to you, if you're not doing with your network marketing business, you're not doing network marketing, right? And so with that spirit of innovation, and looking at what's working, and also equipping you guys to have a massive global business, whether you have your fees waived or not. Our job as leaders is to equip you guys to have a massive global business to make you a little uncomfortable and raise the bar. And so as we're watching how things are working or not working, we've been killing Zooms. Like, we have continuously anywhere from 30 to 100 people on every Zoom, and that's powerful. Did I mention that Facebook has 3 billion users? And so even though 30 to 100 is awesome, and even though 500 is awesome, and even 1,000 people on a Zoom is awesome, we're not using technology to our best benefit. So we've been talking to some organizations, specifically the Trade House organization. Y'all guys, you cannot deny what they're doing. It is incredible, and really dissecting what they're doing, what works, what's going to work for our team. One of the unique challenges that we have as an organization is we are truly a global organization. The truth is, a lot of people don't have global businesses in IM. They have local businesses. We have a global business. So we have to consider what works for Canada, what works for Africa, what works for Romania and Greece, what works for Australia. And what we found is that even though Zooms have been good to us, it's time for us to be great. And so what we're going to do is we are going to unleash our social media campaign, our Legacy Worldwide social media campaign. And we are going to radically change the way that all of us have been focused on presenting. So right now, here's the numbers. We have 19 presenters. There's 19 people on that schedule that every week split up daily presentations that we're doing 3 times a week. We're all jumping on Chairman 1000 3 times a week with our amazing presenters. We're going to switch it up. And I want to show you the numbers here.
Share your screen, because I cannot get it. I'm sorry. It's because I forgot I got a PC and you got an Apple now. I don't have key on.
Oh, is that what we want to do in our house? Yeah. Is that how we're gonna be, huh?
How we doing?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let you sit with God on that, and y'all pray that my husband back in his life. All right, so that we can have fluidity in our home.
Maybe
amen.
I might come back to Apple again. Let's see.
It's all good. So here's our numbers, guys. We have 19 presenters, 17 presentations a week. That means 17 presentations a week. But with these 19 presenters, if we were just to go live 2 times a day with the current presenters that we have, not even increasing it, if we were each to go live 2 times a day, just have a Forex conversation, that would be 266 quote presentations a day. So I want you to think about this. Instead of Jessica, right? This is Jessica's hour. She does Fridays at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. I think my screen went out. Hold on, do it again. She does Fridays at 1 p.m. Her and her business partner, Rebecca, kick butt on Fridays at 1 p.m. our time. It's actually a morning presentation for them in Canada, and it's a nighttime presentation for Africa. So see how this feeds our global network, right? We're gonna take it up a step. Instead of Jessica going live on Chairman 1000 on Fridays at 1, oh, it keeps kicking me out. Imagine,
we can see it.
Okay, imagine instead Jessica throws a little message in the groups, heads up, going on my Instagram in 5 minutes live, here's my handle. And we all see the handle, we jump on her live, and while we're on the live, we can tag people. We can share it to our stories. We can screen record a little piece and share some content in our Facebook stories, our Snapchat, our TikTok. We can even put it on YouTube. What we can do with Jessica's talent in that 20, 30 minutes, instead of just limiting to the 30 people that might have got on, all of us can mass participate, and we can leverage the things she was already gonna do. She was already gonna present at this time, but now she's gonna go on Instagram or Facebook if she chooses. I will tell you guys, we're gonna have to be strategic and use both. All right, we're gonna talk about that in a second. We're gonna use both. So I would encourage presenters, me personally, I'm gonna do both. So I'm gonna do half Instagram, half Facebook, but it doesn't matter Because instead of Kevin going, no, 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 you got to get on Jessica's call. It's at 1 exactly. If you're on at 1:10, it's too late. If you're on at 12:50, it's too early. It has to be perfect at this time. And you got to get on the link. Oh, you don't know what Zoom is? Okay, well, go to your app store. What do you mean you don't know what apps are? You know, like instead of struggling through getting someone to Zoom, we're going to do what the churches are doing. The churches are not getting everyone into a Zoom room. They're bringing the information to everyone. So Jessica will give us a little message in the group. Going live in 5. Here's my handle. Get on now. And because we're all participating, this is going to require mass participation. We're all going to get on that live with her, and we can tag a friend, or we can share the live through messaging, or we can share it to our stories, or we could do so many more things with that content instead of just trying to invite someone to it and hope they see it. Instead of counting on people to get into the wealth room, we're going to bring the wealth room to them. Just right now, with just what we have going on right now, with just the presenters we have on right now, we could literally have 300 showings a week with just who's presenting right now. How many of you maybe don't feel comfortable doing a presentation, but you say, you know what? I'll go on Instagram Live and just tell my 5-minute Forex story. 5-minute Forex story. Awesome. Go into the group. Hey guys, gonna be sharing my 5-minute Forex story in 10 minutes. Here's my handle. We all get on and we all promote it. Listen, for us to really drive this campaign home, we just have to participate. We literally just have to participate and move our thumbs. So here's the choices you have. You can present, and we're gonna talk about what that presentation looks like without slides, or you can say, I'm about to share my 5-minute Forex story. Join me now. What does this do? 1, you get to leverage this amazing team. Now, all these thousands of people that are in this organization, you can leverage them. What does it look like when you get on your Instagram and you got 50 people on there and your network is going, dang, there's 50 people on Kevin's live right now watching and talk about, I don't know, a 5-minute Forex story. They're going to be on. They're going to watch. We interact in the comments. We hype you up in the comments. If you don't hype me up, that's not the relationship I want, okay? I want a friend who hypes me up because I'm a friend that hypes you up. And so we're going to cheer each other on, and we're going to really leverage this group, our brand, who we are, and we're going to drive this hard. Now, for some reason, when I share with you guys, it takes it away from me, so I can't see my notes. So this is some of the perks. Larger audience. Instead of trying to argue with your auntie about why she needs to get on, just put it on your Instagram and then tag her. And it doesn't matter when she gets on, she can watch it live for herself. Because a lot of times these lives stay on for 24 hours. And then on Instagram, guys, you can, if you want it to stay longer than 24 hours, you just hit Instagram TV, boom, now it's there forever. Okay, so we naturally are going to have a larger audience, which is going to be beautiful for so many of us that are maybe struggling to invite. Okay, the next thing, the next perk it gives us, it's more sticky. All right, what does that mean? When I'm presenting on Zoom, the only people that see it are the people that see it live. When it's done, it's done. But when I'm presenting on live, anyone who happens to walk by it on the internet in a 24-hour period, friends of friends of friends of friends of friends, networks of networks of networks of networks, all just webbing, get to see it. And not just for that 1 hour, for 23 more hours after it. For 23 more hours after the presentation, my team can tag someone, oh wow, look at this woman, this was a powerful story. This is what I was talking about, auntie, look at this. Do you guys see how it simplifies the invite? But then, even though it simplifies the invite, it maximizes the results. We can do it. We can do this. Give me a second, pulling back up my notes. All right. So it maximizes our audience. It gives us a viral nature. And guys, we get to capture cold market. All right. This in network marketing, you might find an audio on the internet right now where Wanda Webb tells you don't go after cold market. Ignore it. What I'm telling you is what the conversation we're having, this is not a conversation about let's go on a vacation together. Yes, it would be weird to go on a vacation with a stranger. This is a conversation, let's make some money together. People will make money with strangers. Actually, people prefer to make money with strangers. Ain't that something? And I know I can't change our families, but it's what it is. So people prefer to make money with strangers. So this gives you an audience you didn't even know you had. The other thing it does, it gives you content creation. A lot of you guys are messaging us like, I want to get better at Instagram, but I don't have nothing to post. It's not about what you have to post. Go steal everything from me, from Randy, from other leaders. So the way we're going to do this, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do this, how we're going to give everyone content. If I post something right now, like right now, guys, you should take a picture right now and post something and say, amazing social media campaign, learning about leveraging social media for my business, getting coaching from a 7-figure earner about social media on my business. I love my wealth team. I love my money-making team. Anything. You can make 3 or 4 posts off this one thing right here. You can take something I'm saying, quote it, tag me, tag 4 other people, and we're going to just completely radically elevate our audience by elevating each other. All right. And this is, again, guys, it's going to take massive participation. Go ahead, screen record 15 seconds, 30 seconds, take a picture. All right. Do it. It's fine. And you guys always have permission to steal anything we put on the internet. It's yours. Take my name off it, put your name on it. I don't care. When you make money, I make money. I want you to make some money. And so what this is going to do is really allow us to maximize the tools. This is a strategic plan. All right, guys. So here's the thing right here, strategic plan. Screenshot this. This is your marching orders. For me, it shows the slide. Okay, here we go. Boom. Where it says strategic plan. Screenshot this right here. All this. Here's the plan. All right, here's the marching orders. Presenters, you know who you are. There's 19 of you. Yes, I am really asking you to present to your network. That's why you're here anyway, isn't it? And if you're uncomfortable, good. That means I'm growing your wealth zone. I know. You're going to have to not be cool anymore. I get it. Man, I'm too cool. You know, my network, I'm fly. Okay, how fly are you not making money? You ain't that fly, okay? I love you too much for you to stay a P600 your whole life. I didn't join this company to make a bunch of P600s. Okay, I joined to make radical marketers, radical 7-figure marketers. So where it says strategic plan, guys, screenshot that. So here's what you're gonna do, right? You have a presentation at 1 o'clock. Awesome. Instead of going on Zoom at 1 o'clock, 5 minutes beforehand, you go in the Telegram groups, your team groups, whatever groups you're a part of, go in live in 5 with the Forex conversation. Awesome. You're already on the schedule, so you already have set times, but I'm gonna ask you to step it up. Instead of just sticking to your set time, do this 2 times a day. It don't even have to be long. It could be a 5-minute conversation. It can be, hey guys, I'm going live because I had someone ask me a question and they wanted to know, how much money do you have to fund your broker with? Who cares? One of the misconceptions is, you have to have a lot of money to trade. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to tell you my story. So I have people I know that have started with $25. Boom, look at you having a Forex conversation. Guys, believe it or not, that's a presentation. So before you do this, before you go live, guys, you're going to just drop a heads up in the Telegram. We might have 10 of you guys going live all at once. It don't matter. Even better. People have options, right? You're going to drop a heads up in the Telegram. Going live. Here's my Instagram handle where I'm going live. Or here's my Facebook link where I'm going live. Then everyone in the groups will go, oh, snap, Jessica's going live. Oh, snap, Andre's going live. Let's go ahead and click it. Let's show up. But we're not just showing up. You know how easy it is for me to tag someone? Wow, I could tag my friend Megan under Jessica's post and be like, this girl reminds me of you so much. She's so focused like you. That's a slick way to get my friend to see Jessica and be like, oh, Jessica pretty. She think I'm like her. Okay. Andre, man, you remind me of this guy. Hey, Robert, you remind me of this man, Andre. He's so dynamic. He's having a Forex conversation. Check this out. Robert gets on. I like this Andre guy. He's very intelligent, smart. I remind you of him. Find a way to get people on. There's a million ways to tag a friend under a post, under a live, and say, watch this. Check this out. Hey, this is what I do. Hey, this is one of my business partners. Instead of having to chase them and then stick them in a Zoom room, we're gonna go to them, all right? So heads up, going live in 5. Here's where I'm going live, join me. Then the team is gonna share, listen, team, Team, I need you to play with us. Here's what we do. When someone's going live, when someone's on the internet, when someone's taking the boldness to get out there and represent you, you and I are gonna hype them up. We're gonna take snapshots. We're gonna take screen recordings. We're gonna post, tag. We're gonna tag that person, but we're not just gonna tag them. Look what I said. I said create small huddles for partnership tagging. I want you to have your little group, your little huddle, your 5 or 6 people that every time you post something about your business, you tag them. Why? Because then if I post, man, having an amazing coaching call about social media usage today with my business partner, Andre English. Andre's gonna look at his phone and be like, Wanda tag me. Awesome. Boom. He's gonna share to his stories. Instead of me talking to just my network, now I'm talking to my network. I'm talking to Andre's network. Whoever shares that, I'm talking to their network. And we are all going to infiltrate our networks. Now, only a scarcity mindset goes, oh, but Wanda, but then my friends are gonna sign up with you. No, baby, because they're connected to your social media. That's what's beautiful. They're not going straight to my page. They're getting it from you. They have to interact with you. So those of you who aren't that familiar with Instagram, you're gonna see as you're using it, that it works, all right? We're gonna create small huddles of partnerships. So my little group might be me, Randy, and then I'm definitely picking some of my up and comers. Teresa, I'm picking you, Miss Hawkins, Alondria. I'd love to tag you in a bunch of stuff. Just pick my little group. And maybe for me, because I want the challenge, I might change who my group is every week, my little huddle. My job, guys, if I see you active, I'm tagging you on my stuff. If I see your name, I'm tagging you on my stuff. In fact, in a little bit on the groups after this call, we're gonna have a roll call. Everyone drop their Instagram handles right now. Let's have a massive follow for follow environment within our organization. We should all be following each other. You can add 1,000 new followers right now if you participate in this team. So you share your stories. So Jessica goes live. Let's use that example. I'm going to be on there, of course, commenting, but I'm also going to share it to my stories. I'm also going to screenshot, share it to my Facebook. I'm also going to screen record a little bit, share that to my stories. Make it look nice. Yay, look at my girlfriend out of Canada, my business partner presenting. Now I have massive content to put on my, y'all gonna have too much content. Y'all gonna have too much. But let me ask you something. When you go on Bryce Thompson's stories, when you go on Noel's stories, is it 2 stories a day? Or is it like, oh my goodness, this is a lot of content. But I watch it. It's a lot, but it's really like one event and they just make it look like a lot. Got it? So you're gonna, again, let's role play. Dessa goes, hey, I'm going live in 5. Awesome, team. She's going live in 5 on her Instagram. Everyone jump on. Start tagging people. Isn't it easier to tag someone on a live than get them on a Zoom at an exact time? So much easier. I can share it with people. I'm gonna encourage her in the comments. Now I'm gonna take this content and I'm going to make stories out of it, posts out of it, lives out of it, as much as you can do with it. Got it? Now here's the thing, guys. Anyone can be a presenter with this new format. You don't have to be someone who can eloquently go through slides. You can literally say, I'm telling my 5-minute Forex story in 5 on Instagram. You guys come support me. We will be on. We will be on. All you have to do to become a quote presenter is just drop your Instagram handle, your Facebook link, whatever it is you're using. I want you to use it all. And this team will follow you. I'm going to ask you to follow notifications for everyone, so that as you're busy running around the world and your phone goes boop, boop, you don't miss when people go live. Oh man, Randy's live. Oh, Jessica's live. Andre's live. Sakina's live. Alondria's live. Let me get on. And now, guys, we're making massive content for all of each other, all of us. We have massive visibility on the internet, okay? Your friend might ignore your little text message about get on Zoom, but what they cannot ignore is you in their news feed all the time. And we're not just gonna be going live all the time because nobody likes that person, right? I don't want you to go live 2 times a day by yourself all the time. I want you to leverage other people. They get sick of your voice. So you go live once on Instagram, you go live once on Facebook. After that, share other people's lives. After that, let them hear it in a different language. Don't make it all about you all the time. Now, with this format and the fact that anyone could be a presenter, I am expecting some of you to step into your bravery zone and say, you know what, I can at least tell my 5-minute Forex story. Or I can tell my why Forex story. Hey guys, some of you might know I've been trading So I was accepted the challenge from my coach, Wanda, to tell the world why Forex. All right, so here's why I'm doing it. It's okay if the only thing you say is, I want to really make some money. That's it. Guess what? Your friends think that way too. It's okay. So our goal is to have over 300 quote presentations, right? Showings a week, and make this a massive campaign for all. Here's the other thing. Hashtag legacy worldwide. Everything. 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 Another thing you can do is create your own hashtag. For instance, I might say, okay, Jessica might say hashtag legacy worldwide, and she might have another hashtag dollars with Jessica. I don't know. So now she has all the world of legacy worldwide, and she has the virtual world of dollars with Jessica, and she has two pools of people that she's advertising to. Got it? But legacy worldwide, everything. Here's why I say that. When I go on Instagram and I put hashtag Trade House and I click that joker, they're averaging 20,000 posts. 20,000. There ain't even 20, I don't think they even have 20,000 people on the team. 20,000. That's not one person. That told me something when I saw that. Does Bryce Thompson present at 1, 7, and 9 every day on Zoom? No. I don't even know if he presents. Did Wanda Trimble present at 1, 7, 9 every day, 7 days a week? No. She gets on launch calls and she spends her energy on the internet where there's more people. So for me as a leader, it convicted me because I realized I'm stagnating your growth. I'm holding you back because I'm doing too much. We're doing too much. I need to get you out into the world and let people see you and let people see your network and let people see what you're affiliated with. So hashtag legacy worldwide everything. And I want to encourage you, create your own hashtag. Create something that's for you. For my family, we have Worldwide Webs. We also talked about having, building one called Win with the Webs or Wealth with the Webs. I use my name, Wanda Webb, hashtag. But hashtag legacy worldwide everything. We are going to inspect what we expect. Right now we have 2,000 posts on Instagram, hashtag legacy worldwide. Our goal for the end of July is to take that up to 50,000. And I know it sounds like a big number, but the truth is it happens quick if we all participate. And you're gonna see us talk, oh, this is not the only time we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna constantly be talking about this. I'm gonna share these slides so people can see, so that they can absorb it. So I'm going to share these slides in the group so you guys can tell your group what we're doing. So here's our plan. 1 second. We're going to be presenting on live. I want you guys to really utilize Instagram a lot because we get to more people because of the stickiness of Instagram, but I also want you to use some Facebook. Don't forget about Facebook, guys. I know that some of our younger people don't use Facebook, but here's the truth. Studies show sales happen on Facebook. Sales happen on Facebook. Relational sales, where you're buying from someone you know, happens on Facebook. Sales from strangers happens on Instagram. I just bought waist beads this week from a beautiful African girl. I don't even know who she is. She just showed up in my feed and I started following her and she was so cute and I loved her energy. And then I saw she was selling waist beads and I was like, well, I've been wanting to buy some of these. So I bought some. Now we're friends. Selling to strangers happens on Instagram. Selling to your network happens on Facebook. So I want you guys to be clever in using both. We're going to inspect this. We're going to take this from 2K to 50K. That's how we're going to gauge this. And we're going to all get ourselves out there. In the world of quarantine, we are watching churches. We are watching the White House even change how they communicate. Everything is getting it out to the masses. Some of you guys might want to use Twitter to put a little video on. Whatever you use TikTok. Make funny videos. This is so much beyond than just a formal presentation. You know, shout out Jessica. I watched you make some really funny, cute, super sticky videos on TikTok, super simple about Forex. And guess what? People love that. Then you could take that, put it on your Snapchat, take that, put it on your Instagram, take that, put it on your Facebook, put it everywhere. In the year of 2020, the business card is your online presence. So for presenters, what about the slides, Wanda? We got to get uncomfortable. Trust me, this ain't my favorite part, but I'm going to do it. When you think about our presentation, let's talk about the product portion. First, we start with why Forex. right? We start with the slide like 60% of the world's employees. You know this, champion. You don't need a piece of paper to tell you. You don't need a slide to tell you, champion. You know people out here hurting, working jobs that ain't even paying right now. You know some people go into self-employment and that's good, but without a team, you can't make money. You know that. You know business ownership is a way to freedom. You know investing is a way to freedom. Use your words. Why Forex? The next part, we talk about our 3 pillars of our product: Go Live, Academy, Tools. When it comes to tools, you can just say we have over a dozen tools that take the best strategies from Go Live. I'm not going to talk about all of them, but here's my favorite. I love Vibrata because Lillian Okado, Miss Fierce, is on Vibrata, killing it. 1,200 pips in a month. What? Doing just amazing things. I love that tool because it's a simple way to scalp the market. That just means in and out quickly. And I love watching her work. So that's my favorite tool. Just talk about one, right? The mind can't take too much anyway. One. So you talk about Go Live, Academy, tools. Then you talk about the price. $235 to get started, $175 a month to keep up with it. And then you talk about the community. You're not doing this by yourself. Why are we talking about community? Because the number one question people have in network marketing is someone going to help me? Am I by myself? Are you going to sign me up and run? Or are you going to help me? And you guys see firsthand, we are all about helping our community. You don't get signed up and ditched here. No, you get signed up and you have a family reunion. So we talk about that. You're not doing this by yourself. You're doing it for yourself, not by yourself. Okay, so talk about the community. Screenshot this, presenters. Then we talk about the business. Business is simple. Guys, real quick, I know I talked about trading. I would love for you to join my trading team. We actually have a session on Sunday with our coach, Randy Webb, showing the number 1 product in the company, Harmonic Scanner. So I want to invite you to that private session if you get started. So hit me up in my DM. Also, real quick, I just want to let you know that we have one more side that you don't have to do, but you should know about. And it says basically, if you share the concept, you get paid. So if I tell a friend, I get paid. Anytime someone signs up with my link, I get paid. I'm already doing this anyway because I want to trade, but I love that my friends are going to do it with me and I'm going to get paid off of that. And not only do they pay me when someone signs up with my link, they pay me for any ripple effect that happens. I'm going to keep it real simple. 3 people is $150 a month. If that grows to 12, that's $600 a month. If that grows to 30, that's $1,000 a month. Where can you go right now and make a legal $1,000 extra a month from home without even having to take it out of your pajamas? So I'm not sure what your money goals are. Mine personally, my goal is turning 10. I want to hit $10,000 a month. And that's what I'm looking for. Dynamic leadership, dynamic people. Real quick. I know that I've had some people say, well, Wanda, when I go on social media, I don't talk about the business part. Are you going to be coachable? Because I need to talk about this. Randy talked about the law of self-control this morning. That a lot of times when we hear self-control, we think about dieting or saving money. But self-control is so much more than just what you do in action. It's what you think in your mind. So when you say, I don't want to show the business, why are you saying that? Give me one abundance reason you're saying that. There is none. The only reason you don't want to show the business, it has all to do with scarcity and lack and fear. And I do not make business decisions out of scarcity, lack, and fear. You're scared people are going to think something about you about talking about an affiliate program. You're scared it's going to turn people off. You're scared that they're not going to take me serious on the trading side if they hear me talking about the marketing side. All these things you made up in your head because they didn't tell you this yet. You had to make this up in your head first, and then you had to believe it in your heart second. And now you say, well, when I present, I don't want to talk about the affiliate program. You don't have to go in deep, guys. You can literally say 2 sentences. We also get paid to share the concept. If you want to know more about that, you can DM me very briefly. This is how simple it is. 3 is 150, 12 is 600, 30 is 1,000. If that scares someone away, they're not your person. I've never met a highly intelligent, wealthy person who's looked down on network marketing. In fact, my husband was on a call earlier this week with a woman who represents a very prestigious university, and he was considering doing a doctorate's program, right? And when she said, why do you want to do this program? He said, I want to represent the industry of network marketing, and I want to show the entrepreneurial world why this is a real and valid option and how to rethink the industry of network marketing. And she said, oh, that's amazing. This is a woman who is a professor at a prestigious university. And she said, that's amazing. That's a great idea. Yeah, network marketing has really changed. It's a lot of people doing it and doing really well. That would be awesome. But your broke friend who works at Walgreens doesn't want to hear the business part. Come on, y'all. Who's the leader? Are you the leader or are they the leader? Are you the one on the call making the sale or are they the one making the sale? So when you think, well, I don't want to talk about the business part, if you can give me one abundant reason, not a scarcity reason, that you think that way, I will apologize publicly. But the only time I've heard someone say, I don't want to talk about the business part is because they're scared of what other people are going to think. First of all, if you get on my webinar and you listen to me talk about money for 25 minutes and you get off because the last 5 minutes made you uncomfortable, you're not the person I want to work with anyway. Okay? You are the educator. When someone goes, yeah, I like it, but I don't like the network marketing part. You are the one that has the intelligence. Go, talk to me about that. You know, I get it. Talk to me about that. Why do you feel that way? Girl, I just don't want to be talking to people all the time and bugging people. And I get it. No, I'm the same way. That's why I don't do my business that way. I don't do my business that way. Ever. Do you feel like I'm badgering you right now? Oh, no, not at all. Okay, awesome. Well, then your theory is debunked. It's just a matter of conversation. You're the leader. Got it? Nobody tells me how to do my business. Nobody's going to tell me how to get to $50,000 a month. And they sure aren't going to be a guest in my house and tell me how to behave in my house. You get it? All right. So when you talk about the business, have some posture. So what about Chairman1000.com? Guys, there's still a plan for that. Chairman1000.com is going to become our team room for several things. First and foremost, we are going to do now, instead of having 3 presentations every day, all 7 days a week on Zoom, now we're going to go to one huge Monday night presentation. This is going to give us time to gather people up for the week. Maybe someone sees you on Instagram. They're like, I like it, but I need more information. Perfect. Every Monday night, we have a private wealth conversation where we dig in more deep and we answer questions live. You should get on. The people that are on this call exceed $30,000 a month in income. They've built an organization. Now they've been in this industry for over 7.5 years and have had over 45,000 customers total in their career. Just hype it up, you know, definitely edify. We always tell our truth. We don't need to lead with lies ever. Okay, that's not our business. We lead with our truth. And now you have somewhere to take them when they go, I need to see more. Now the Zoom is the more. All right? Because if they really want to see more, they'll do the little menial task of downloading an app and getting on a link. And if they don't do that, then they don't want to see more. They just didn't have a reason to tell you no. Got it? So the Zoom room is going to become our place where we do our calls every Monday night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, Chairman1000.com, and we do one huge weekly nighttime presentation. Africa, you guys are going to do the same thing. So the leaders in Africa, I would implore you to take the Monday evening. For your Monday evening is our Monday morning. Our Monday at 1 o'clock should be y'all's. Monday at 1 o'clock for Africa. Bernard, Lily, Happy, Ann, Mercy. I know I'm missing some people. Forgive me. Nancy, you guys take it upon yourselves. Chairman1000.com. Do a big continent Zoom, a big continent of Africa Zoom, Fridays at 1 o'clock. I'm going to leave that to your leadership, to all you guys, because I know you are already doing what we're saying. I already see you guys online. I already see you guys doing smaller launch events instead of huge team events. You know, I see Bernard does his launch events, and then JP and Errol do their launch events, and then I see Ann and Lily do their launch events. So you guys are already doing this, okay? And if anyone has ever read the book called darn it, Tribal Leadership. Tribal Leadership. It actually talks about what we're about to do right now. See, we're not dismantling what we're doing. We're creating cells to be more powerful. Tribal Leadership talks about the necessity of doing that once your organization gets to a certain size. So we're definitely applying our knowledge to do this. All right, let me swipe up and we're finishing up. So Monday nights, big team overview. And then Chairman1000 is y'all's. It's all y'all's. You do your launch calls. What is a launch call? I get someone started in their first week. I do a launch call. But what if they're here only to trade? Everyone has someone they want to show. You can't squeeze blood out of a turnip, so don't make people upset, but have the conversation. Like, I just want you to know, I think you can waive your fees. I think you can get to the $350 a month. I think you can do that. I believe that you can do that. Let me show you how we can do that. I will post your launch event and I'll walk you through that. And then all you do, guys, is Randy's gonna drop that link. You book chairman1000.com on the link. Make sure that no one else has that. Listen, I love y'all so much, but so many of y'all are wired like Randy and I, you know, where you're such a doer. You just go, go, go. And so when I tell you to slow down for 30 seconds and to actually open a link and book a time in 4 steps, some of you feel like you're incapable of doing that. I get it. I know what it's like to have a squirrel living in your brain. But if you are going to be a Chairman 1000, you need to implement organization, okay? Movements do not happen because people have all the emotion and none of the organization. They have all of the passion and none of the systems. We cannot be those people who have all the passion and none of the systems. Movements happen when somebody goes, this is all good and dandy, but we need a system. So leaders, it's time for us to elevate you and force you to work with systems so that you can handle 100,000 customers one day. Okay? If you're P1000, 2000, 5000, and you already don't want to use systems, this is going to exploit you. You're not going to get to be able to handle 10,000 customers and not be on a system. It's going to be a hot mess. So I'm encouraging you now to get addicted to using the system. So what does that mean? When Randy drops that Calendly link, go ahead and right now decide what times do you want on Chairman 1000. Bernard might say, Wanda, I want 1:00 p.m. every day. That's for my team only. Awesome. Get it. It's yours. What we do want to do is be a respecter of other people's times. So don't ever book it. Like, we're going to make space, at least 30-minute space, so you guys don't overlap. And we'll do that. We'll make sure that happens. All right. So sliding up, last slide, chairman1000.com will be reserved for Monday night, big team presentations, and also launch calls. We will still clear out Saturday afternoons to do team trainings or to promote other massive trainings the company is doing. So that means Saturday evenings are available for chairman1000.com. And then the last thing, for some reason this keeps going off for me, but the last thing is we are absolutely still continuing our morning mentorship calls Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on chairman1000.com. So guys, I wanted to keep this short, but I did want to be thorough because this is exciting for me. I have always wanted to do more on social media, but I find myself just being so busy, and you know, I kind of get jealous of like the people whose lives are a little slower, the people who don't have kids or spouses and all that. And I'm like, dang, they get to like post 50 million times a day. But the truth is, I can too if I leverage my team. If I leverage our community, we could all look like amazing social media monsters with like just leveraging each other. So what we're about to do is we're going to drop these slides in the groups so that all the leaders who need it can have it and also articulate this. A lot of you guys, Canada, Africa, you guys already have subsystems happening. You do. So stick with that, keep promoting those subsystems, but I would ask you to think, how can I implement this social media campaign in my team? All right. I need to see you more on the internet, guys. Let me ask you something. Where are there more people? In your phone book? Or on your Instagram, on your Facebook? Where are there more people? Yeah, I'm making you uncomfortable. I love you so much. I cannot stand to see you not be a chairman. So, all right, I'm going to give this back to Randy, and he's going to actually show you guys how to follow some people and how to do, you know, some of the things we're talking about. If you're watching this and your heart is sinking because you're like, I don't even have Instagram, I don't know what to do, reach out. We will, if you guys request it, we will do an Instagram training one day. Okay? We'll do it. Whatever y'all need, we'll do any type of training. Just ask. I promise you, there is no such thing as a silly request here. If there is any way I can bend over backwards to make your business better, I will do it. I do not care. Y'all, we've been making flyers, doing presentations, doing launch calls, one-on-one Zooms for 7.5 years. We ain't stopping now. We're just going to elevate it. So, Randy, go ahead and show them about Calendly. And I'm already getting messages. I need tonight. I need tonight at 8. I need tomorrow.
We're gonna do the IG training right now too. I'm gonna show you how to follow on IG real quick also. So I just want to show you Calendly real quick. I just dropped the link. Now give me some time. Don't go book right now. I'm gonna change the way that I did it because I made it to where the launch events where multiple people can do it at one time. I'm just gonna make it to where one person can book the launch event, and hopefully, if it's not private, they can open it up to the team if they want to. But most of the time, what we're gonna probably do, depending on it's a leader, it's up to you. I'm not gonna control any of that. Okay. So if you want to drop the flyer in the group, drop in the group. If you want to keep it personal where you might have 3 people, 4 people you're presenting to, that's fine. Okay. So all it is, I dropped the link. We're just going to use this I am launch event right here. And so like Wanda said, all I want you to do is be a respecter of time. And so what I'm not going to really do an overlap. Here's what we're going to do. I want to ensure that when you do your presentation, just do it an hour. Okay. I'm going to see if I can make it to where you can see if anyone's after you. So if you need a 2-hour, but if you feel that you need a 2-hour slot, then book 2 hours, book 2 events, and I'll get it, just book it, and then it's yours, okay? And then you can put a note there, and that will lock up that time slot for you for the Chairman 1000. Now, if you want to do your own Zoom, now you don't have to use Chairman 1000. If you want to go get your own Zoom, you can do that as well too, have your own system, that's perfectly fine. But I just want to show you, this is how it works. I already sent out the link to you, but you'll go in here, you know, I have the time, I'm just gonna open this. I used to have them already booked out, I'm gonna open it all up. So now it's up to you. You can book anytime that you want, okay? Now, if you are booking and you're like, Randy, I want you to do the presentation, make sure you send me a message and let's coordinate first before you do that. Even because now when I look at the calendar, I know it's not about for me because I had started this, and when launch events happen, I knew it was me supposed to present. Now the ball is in your part. You're gonna be the presenter, okay? Unless you coordinate something otherwise. So that's our launch part. Now let's go to Instagram, all right? So today, this is what we all have to do. I'm gonna show you how to follow someone, okay? Miguel, I know Miguel had posted something. Private websites. If you don't know it, if you have a private Instagram, make it unprivate. You are hurting yourself because no one can see your profile, okay? So make yourself private. Allow your Instagram to be seen, because if I try to go share something, I can't share it. It'll say it's private. So a lot of you, I do want to blow up. When you post something, I literally take it out and I post it into my feed, but then it'll say it's private. So I did that for a couple people when you guys are private. So make your Instagram open. That's how you're gonna build up your network. Me and my wife, we've been stuck at, like, I was just recently at about 18,000, and I shot up to 20,000. You're gonna have impulses that happen in your organization where maybe you have a video that goes viral, maybe you have some post that goes viral. That's just how this world is. Before you by accident, I'll tell you what happened to me and my wife. You know, we were at 10,000 followers when we were in our last company, and by accident, okay? This picture's still going viral, by the way. And knowing what we know now, we would have put our Instagram hook on that picture, okay? Because we were at the Ritz-Carlton, and I had my wife in my hands. You know, I was fit, okay? We were in this pool, and literally we posted it like, you know, we had a little hashtag we did back then. And that joker, 4 years in the running, has been viral everywhere. We are famous Instagram folks. Well, our social media shot up. We went to 13, we had 3,000 followers like in a week. And then it went to 15,000 and 16,000. So now I know when I see that picture, right, I'll make sure I go there and say, photo cred at Randy Webb, at Wanda Webb. And boom, we get followers, okay? So you never know what's going to go viral, and that's what this is about. The more followers you get, so you realize, like, now 20,000 ain't nothing. But listen, folks, 20,000 followers ain't nothing on Instagram anymore. You got folks with 100,000, 200,000, they get it like that, okay? So here's what you need to do, and I just had to research all this. So I'm gonna go to, for example, I'm gonna go to Sakina. I've been following Sakina, for example, right? But what I didn't know, right, I'm wondering, like, why am I not seeing people's posts? Listen, Instagram has made it to where they will filter and not show you people's posts. So if you're realizing that you're not seeing certain people, it's because you got to go intentionally follow them. So look at Sakina's page. You see where it says following? I want you guys, all the Instagrams that we just dropped, this is going to be work intensive, but it's going to be worth it, okay? You're going to go click on following, okay? You can make them a close friend. So I made Sakina a close friend. And then you're going to click on notifications, okay? I want to be notified anytime Sakina posts, anytime she shares a story, anytime she has an IG, and then for her live videos, very important, I want to see, it said get some notifications. So that means Instagram will pick when you see stuff. No, I want to see all of Sakina's, all of her lives. So as soon as Sakina goes live, I'm going to get a notification. So leaders, make sure you follow all the leaders. So who's the next person? Let me Clarence Wiley. And this is, like I said, this is going to be work. Boom. So I wasn't even following. See, boom. So we got to follow each other. So I'm now following Clarence Wiley, right? And now I'm going to go to his following. I'm going to click on close friends, notifications, on, all for live. Okay. And so now anytime that our team go live, what I want you to do, even if you're busy, just go hop on the live. Because what you're doing for the algorithm of Instagram, Instagram is seeing that you're getting the following up and that you are becoming an important person. You have an influence. So what do? They make your notifications available to other people. And now you start kind of trending on Instagram. So we're all going to help each other trend. So even though you don't have 20,000 followers like I do, I'm going to make you trend, because as soon as I go to your live, and if I keep on becoming a viewer of your lives, guess what you get introduced to? My network. So now my network starts to follow you, or they may like some of your content. Okay. Who else? And this is going, I'm gonna provide all of these inside of our Legacy Worldwide group. So what we're gonna do after this, I want all of you, when we finish, to drop your Instagram hook in Legacy Worldwide. That one, we have 3,000 people there. You know, a lot of you don't have, I see some of you have 1,000 followers, 2,000 followers. Listen, I want to take all of your followers up today at least by 1,000. Okay. We can take your organization, your following today up by 1,000. Okay. We can all help each other that way. And then here's what you also have to do. Man, this is so, I've had to learn this. It's working intensive, but I watched Wanda work this system where she will go through some Instagram feeds and she'll like some stuff like this and like that. Go like people's stuff. Go through Instagram, like. Be active on social media, because when you start liking stuff, they realize that you're a real person, and then they start opening you up. Your algorithms start changing. You start trending, okay? Remember we talked about like attracts like? They ain't gonna get people to follow you if you ain't following people. If you ain't liking stuff, they're not gonna get people to like you. That's how you do it. And so, of course, I know there's things out there that people do, try to do the shortcuts where they have robots. I'll tell you, those, they work a little bit, but they don't work. You'll get shut down, okay? So I'm giving you the real organic way, because we already have a network of how to blast our social media platform and make it very powerful. Okay. So let me do one more so that you see the example of how to follow folks. Lillian Okada. Okay. So I am Miss Pierce. She posts, listen, she does a lot of content, folks. You can share a lot of her stuff. Okay. So we can drive Lillian's following up definitely as well too. She's going to start trending. Okay. So if I wanted to say, let's see, this is how you, by the way, I'm going to show you how to steal content. So you can do something like, some things that I do is I do this. First, like it, okay? I go add to my post. I drop a fire emoji. And if you want her to be notified, say something good like, bear with me, folks. Yeah, this one little finger, that I'm a one little finger typer, okay? If I want to put some music on it, I could, right? Swipe up. I've learned all this stuff. I can add music, add your favorite song or whatever. Make your, and I'll tell you, it's proven. Okay. When you add music, it just really highlights your Instagram. Now I go to my Instagram, I see a blank Instagram with no music. It's weird. I know what to put music on there because people are going to get used to it. They're going to love watching your story. That's all that you're doing is that attraction. So I'll put some type of song there. I won't do that now because I don't want to make this long, because it does take some time. You want to put the right songs. And then boom, it takes some thought to do your social media. So now Lillian, she gets a notification that I just did that. What does she do? She's going to take that now and she's going to repost it, me thanking her. So when you guys, for example, we do the mentorship call, you know, I know Chuck tags me a lot, Andre. What happens is when they tag me, I share it back on mine, which their name. So they're now getting following from me. Do you get it? So when you post stuff for me, I always repost it. And when I repost it, now people are seeing what I reposted from you, and they see your hook, your tag. And so now you're getting exposure to the 200 people that watch my feed every single morning. or watch my feed throughout the afternoon. So it's exposing your network, or it's exposing you now to my network, and people are now following you. Okay. And then what happens is their network gets exposed to you as well too. And this is how the viral sense of the nature goes. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. So that's pretty much it. So here's the marching orders that I have as we bring this to a close. That presentation, I remember hearing Bryce Thompson talking about how he was learning the presentation. You know, on his way to work, he was doing the presentation in his head. Okay, from work, doing the presentation in his head. You know, he was talking about when he was P2000, P5000, and now his entire group does exactly what he does, duplicates that. So what I want you guys to do, because if you haven't been doing the presentation, the presentation's in my head. You know, I've been doing, if you guys knew me from my last company, you'd be like, Randy, you still say the same exact presentation, just it's a different product. I still say the same exact presentation from my last company, just with a different product, because I've said it over and over and over and over and over again. And so you guys are going to become powerful networkers and speakers just by that. I promise you. When you go on Instagram and you start getting over the fear of being in front of people, because that's what it is. You're going to have a fear of being on your Instagram and saying the wrong thing. People love that because they realize you're human. Oh, I can do that too. Look, some people might even say, oh, they're not that good. I can do this. Okay, when they're seeing the authentic you, it makes them want to do it. So that's really it. So the marching order is what we have after this. We're going to drop our Instagram hooks in Legacy Worldwide. If you already have your own team group, you know, drop it in your team group. You guys all communicate with one another. It's a job. This is our job right now. This is this is what we do. Okay. So don't look at it as, oh my God, it's gonna take me a long time. No, you're growing your business right now. Social media is a part of our business right now. And it's time to take this thing viral. So remember, hashtag Legacy Worldwide. Okay, everything, on everything. Okay. Get your own hashtag for your own brand, whatever it is. You know, Sakina Jalil, Andre English, whatever your hashtag is, you want to take that viral in nature as well too, okay? Because you're going to be top earners. I know that you are. If you want this, everybody on this call can be top earners. There's nothing special about me and Wanda Webb except we were very coachable. And if you've seen any of our previous mentors, you know, I laugh because I look at the people that came from our previous companies, and I'll see, you know, I know who their mentor was. Because I'm like, oh my God, right? Matt Thayer, I'm gonna give you a prime example. I listen to Matt Thayer, oh my God. I swear I was looking directly at my mentor as he was speaking. I was like, oh my goodness, that's crazy. So you're going to get good the more that you do this. So I'm excited, folks. I'm excited. I'm so grateful and happy now that the 80, 90 folks that were on this call, that they are Chairman 10 and above, and it's already done. All right. So I appreciate you all. This call will be given to you guys. I know you guys dropped your hooks in the chat. That's also saved on here. So I'll make sure that I drop your hooks. I'm going to copy and paste, basically put it in a Word doc. And I'm going to think of some things. Obviously, we have our Legacy Worldwide app. So if you guys are cool with it, I'm going to ask permission in the time that we're in. If you would like your Instagram hooks shared on our Legacy Worldwide app, I'm going to have it to where people can go. It's going to be our business. It's going to be in our IBO section I'm going to create. And all I'm going to do is say, follow these people. Okay. These are people that are going to be presented. Now, listen, I know you're dropping your hooks. Here's what I ask of you. And I know this is going to be a chapter, right, by the way, in the law of success. Let me go in further. The habit of giving more than you take in, giving more than you receive. It's a law. And so I want you to understand that when you put your hook there, let's share, you know, meaning do some presentation, go live, participate. Don't just get people to follow you and then you don't do anything. Okay, let's go live. Let's make this viral. Hashtag Legacy Worldwide on everything that you do. Let's get beyond 50,000 posts. By 2021, I have a vision that our team, our organization will be expanded to well above 100,000 customers globally. And I know that we can get it done. So in everything that we do, let's continually leave our mark and leave our legacy. Love you, fam. Let's get it. Me and Wanda will be doing a live presentation here shortly. So look for that to be dropped in the group. We're going to set the example. So we're not just going to tell you what to do. Okay. We're going to show you how it's done. So we're going to actually go live on our Facebook here. So definitely follow Wanda, myself, if you're not already. Go ahead and make sure you get notifications of when we go live, and do it for every leader that I drop inside the group. So I'm going to drop a Word document with everybody's Instagram. It's your job today, okay? Make it your business, your job to go get those notifications about live for everybody. And I'm going to hop on your live as much as I can. If I get notified that you're live, I'm going to be on it. I promise. That is my commitment to you, okay? So I appreciate you all. Let's get it. Let's create this legacy. It's time. Chairman Loading. Peace.